And hello everybody, this is Steve coming to you from 7 Days to Die. So what this is a post-apocalyptic zombie game. Don't know if everybody can hear me or not, but we're going to find out. So the whole point behind the game is try to survive. Every 7 days there's a massive zombie horde that you have to try to either fight or you have to try to evade. What I'm doing now is making some gunpowder. One of the little tedious tasks that we have to do from time to time, but it helps if you want to survive the zombie horde nights. If you've got a full amount of 9mm or 7.62 ammo. I know the sound effects are a little weird, but I'm going to pump all the sound through my... There. I almost forgot that causes a lot of reverberation when you don't run the sound through your headset. So the place here I am at now, this is called Trader Joe's Outpost. If I go up there, that's where Trader Joe actually is. I've also got a couple of vending machines around the area. Oh, I could buy some snowberry juice. Screw the snowberry juice. I want to have a couple of beers. A couple of bottles of yucca juice. There we go. In this game, food and drink are vital. It treats it like real world. You don't eat, you don't drink, you die. If you take damage and you don't get yourself medical attention, you die. It's actually quite immersive. So this right here is my base. The huffing and puffing you hear is my character. Just as in real life, if you run for any distance on a sprint, then your stamina wears down and you get tired and you start huffing and puffing. Oh, there we have a zombie off in the distance. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, she's hung up on the barbed wire. Haha. It takes more than a couple of shots with arrows to kill this bitch. God damn it, she dies noisy. Now, this guy over here, I'm going to see if I can get a hit on him from range. Oh, sneak attack gets 2 times damage. Just had a horde night I would say the other day, but reality that was like 20 minutes previous. Got a big old zombie biker here. These guys take a fair bit of abuse to take them down. That was just a softening up. Now sometimes when you kill these zombies, they drop little loot packets in the current iteration of the game. And right now, you hear that my guy's huffing and puffing after only running a few feet. Well, that's because if you see down here, my inventory is actually way over. It's not way overloaded, but it is overloaded. And it says it needs me to take a drink. So I'm going to do that. I'm maybe going to take some of that just to make sure I've got a wee bit extra. And then we scrap the used can. And then that goes back into here. It becomes scrap iron for us to use later. Move that to there. There's a few things here I probably don't need to be carrying with me, but I am carrying it. So that I'm going to get rid of. And that gets rid of my overloaded status. Now what I made over here the other day, before I started recording my games, this is sort of a little trap base. See, I dug a hole. What I did is I set this little pyramid up here. Oh, the little bastards tried digging out, did they? Huh. And then I lined the bottom with wood and iron spikes. So what happens is I get up here on this little catwalk above, and the zombies, they see me from a distance because I set up some torches too. Makes me highly visible. And then they come along, they try to get at me, so when they do, they end up falling down into the pit and impaling themselves on the spikes. And what I would do then is I would activate my Molotov cocktail here and just flambe the little bastards. Now I've got to eat some more food because if you see down here, my health indicator is nowhere near max. I have some of that. I'm going to eat some beef rations. Have some chicken rations. And scrap those empty cans. There we go. Now, this game is heavy on crafting. So what I need to do now is... That was the first attempt at making the trap. I have to change that around. So what I'm going to be doing is this little thing over here is my forge. So I'm going to need to make some steel, because I do believe I need to make some nails. For which I need iron and clay. Well, the iron we've got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iron here and throw that on in there. I've got wood in there, so I just turn it on. As it shows here, the smelted down iron here, and I've already got some clay in there, so you just leave that as is. I have to check on it. And I have to go inside and get my anvil and my crucible. Where did I put you? Ah, there we are. We'll take you, and we'll take you, and Mr. Magoo. Always remember, close the door after yourself. You don't want to come home and find a zombie in your living room. So we put the anvil up there, and then we put the crucible up there too. Now I'm probably going to need a couple of hundred nails here, so. Fortunately, nails are one of those things, they craft easy. Now I could actually walk away from this and not have to worry about it. I'm just gonna smelt this whole block down. There we go. And I'm also gonna have to make some more bullets today. 126. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So there's 52 more units that to smelt down. I'm just gonna let it keep going. Why? Why the hell not, right? And as you can see here, there's other things I can make. Bacon and eggs. I can make grain alcohol. Make Molotov cocktails. Pipe bombs if I want. All I'd need is some short pipes and some plant fibers, which I have in stock, so I could actually do that if I wanted to. Now this is interesting. Nail gun. Okay. So that's all schmelted. So we're going to take these things out of there. And as you see these empty slots down here, I can actually do this way. I go into here. This is your skills list. The more skills lists you have here, particularly on the strength line here, under things like sexual tyrannosaurus or pack mule, lets you carry more stuff. But right now I'm saving for I'm saving for this one, so I need to get one more. I need to get enough experience points to get one to level up on this one here, which just makes my crafting time go way faster, almost 50% fast, or more than 50% faster. Also too, then it opens up being able to craft a 4x4 truck, or making my own SMGs or AK-47s, or Magnum revolvers. Now blade traps and electric fences, now those are cool too. My fire is out. Oh well. There's lots of wood around. Always remember, when you're done, put these three things back. The tool and die set, that lets you make bullets. This lets you make forged steel. And this lets you make forged iron. So, since I was making nails, I needed the forged steel. But now that we've got that dealt with, you notice I emptied out some of the stuff in my inventory. I move a lot faster now. My guy's stamina lasts a little longer. Now I'm going to be making some changes to this. I'm going to tear down this whole top part and get rid of these 4 columns and just have 1 column in the center. I find that it works a little better that way. So everything you have in game you have to craft, which reminds me, I'm running low on arrows. Oh shoot, it's empty. Oh, that sucks. Ah, there we go. Bird's nest, untouched. You need feathers to make arrows with, so. You go, feathers, recipes, stone arrow, there we go. Craft it all. Yeah, this last night during the horde night, I ran out of stone arrows. Now the first thing I want to do here is I want to make a little false floor for it. Now what that'll do is it'll make a little wood cover, set of wood cover panels that are so weak that if anything like a zombie steps on them, these loose board plates here, so craft those. Now you see this, I've got this wood block here set up. Well, I'm gonna add another one. I hit the wrong key. That allows me to get up here. I need to fix my hammer before I go anywhere else with this. So, but I have to wait a second for my hammer to fix because I gotta wait to finish crafting all these fake wood panels. So essentially I'm gonna put the Brady Bunch walls down there. So, I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad, and I think you're... I can't say that because then I'll get banned by YouTube. So what I'm going to start with is over here. Now you notice a little countdown number. That's the amount of hit points. The strength of the object that I made. Hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. Yeah, this takes a while sometimes. If I was smart, I would have brought my sledgehammer. Now, the reason why that last one had so much more hit points is I had upgraded it from a flagstone But you notice something too is if you see, oops, if you notice over here in the bottom corner, as I'm smacking on this, I'm actually reclaiming the resources that I used to make this stuff initially, so I'm not losing anything, which is good for me. Ooh, careful doing that. Yep, this is the tedious part of the game, but it's also quite necessary. So, I'm going to cut this here now, because this is going to take me at least 10 more minutes, so next video you guys see, I'll have all this done and I'll be ready to start making this the way that I want it. So when I go to use this on Horde Night next time, all these columns will be gone here, and there'll be one column up the middle with a platform like that on top of it, and I'll just be sitting up there, you know, pretty much being bait for the zombies. Yeah, no, that's what everybody wanted out of life. What did you want to be when you grew up, little Timmy? I wanted to be zombie bait. Okay, well, I'm just going to sit here and play perpetual whack-a-mole, so I'll see y'all later.